Yes. Hey everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're all okay, and thank you for joining me. I will explain what's going on in a minute. I just got to say hello to everyone there. So, hi, hooray! Obviously we've got the lovely Tammy here as well. So thank you for joining me, Tammy. She's my moral support for today. Hi, JFG. Hey, Big Daddy-O. Hey Tina, and hey Margot, and I think that's where we're at the minute. Like, more people might join in later, hopefully, but it doesn't matter. It's all experience for me as well, and I hope you guys enjoy this as well. Because I want to give you some. Oh, we've got Julie as well. Hey, so we've got 8 people here, which is amazing. I didn't even think I'd have that many on my first little one. So, oh, hey Margot. What's going to happen is, I'm going to explain what meditation is, and then I'm going to take you into a little guided meditation. Now, normally on my video, I do have some nice, beautiful, relaxing music, but I can't do that on my live stream because it can literally kick me straight off. So you just get to hear my voice. So when I do the meditation, I am going to move out the way, and it's beautiful tapestry here behind me. And it's only going to be about 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes long. And then I'm gonna do some oracle cards for you guys, for anyone who wants one in the chat, after the meditation. And then we're just gonna have a girly chat, and then we're gonna be finishing up at just before 11, ready for Rob's stream, because Rob's on at 11 UK. So oh, my words got stuck there. I'm sorry. So, people get confused with meditation a lot of the time. They think that when you meditate, you have to sit in a lotus position, you have to do all this and do the humming and all that, and it's not that at all. There's many different situations in your day-to-day life where you can meditate. Sometimes knowing it, sometimes without knowing it. And my favourite way of meditating is just before I go to sleep. Is my sound breaking up, Tammy?
It is a little bit here and there, but I thought it was
Right,
just
I'm
my
sorry.
I thought it was my
Okay,
connection. I didn't realize other people were hearing it.
all right. Is this tell me if this? I'm sorry.
You sounded it's already sound like you're much clearer.
Is that better now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you for letting me know, Linda, because
Yeah.
best the best way to do this is be able to give you guys the best experience that I can. I'm sorry, I'm very quiet, Margot. I'm very soft spoken, and I can't help it. That's just the level tone of my voice. Right now, I'm trying to speak louder, but I feel like I'm shouting. Um,
Doing
right,
good.
so
She's doing
um,
good, isn't she, buddy?
I'm trying, and this is a totally new type thing for me, to do a stream like this. But I have done guided meditations to groups of people up to 20. I've done it with people with learning disabilities in the past. And I used to do it at spiritual churches as well. Um, oh, Big Daddy. Um, oh, hey, Yellow Beard, James Gibson. Thank you for coming. Um, so, oh, it's okay, Linda. Sorry if I keep losing my train of thought. I'm going to try and go smoothly as I can. So, I've done guided meditations with people with disability, and I used to do it in care setting, and I used to find it really relaxed and feel chilled out. But you don't have to have a meditation guided all the time. You can meditate when you're doing day-to-day activities, as long as you're not doing anything where it is dangerous, such as heavy machinery, using sharp utensils like knives, and in driving, or anything where you need your full attention. Because when you do meditate, you can go in a deep state of consciousness. So it's important that let me try taking my headphones out, see if that's better. Can you hear me okay?
No, I'm hearing you okay. I don't know if the chat's having trouble hearing you, but I'm hearing you fine now.
All right, okay, that's good then.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, you can meditate in all different times in your life. My favorite time to meditate is just as I'm going to sleep, or even when you're just waking up in the morning. And it's about relaxing your mind and trying to just zone out and take away all the stress away from you. And that's all it is. You don't need to. Thanks, Big Daddy. Awesome. Um, so you, sorry.
You're fine.
Um, I'm sorry.
Careful.
Um, so yeah. So we're gonna go into a guided meditation, and I hope that you can follow it as much as you can. All you need to do is you need to just find a comfortable place for you, a comfortable position. That could be sat up or anything. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be in a certain kind of position. And all I ask you to do is try and follow what I'm saying to you, and try and close your eyes and just listen to my voice, and just hopefully you'll go into this state of peacefulness. And like I said, we're only going to be doing it for like about 10 or 15 minutes. It's not going to be a very, very long meditation. It's only going to be a small one, and then we're going to go into the card and have a bit of a spiritual talk today. So I'm going to move out of the way because otherwise I'm just going to get dead shy, keep looking at my face. So I'm going to move over here for you guys. And I'm going to set up this beautiful picture here. And hopefully you can still hear me. Can you still hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine.
Lovely. Right, so first everyone, I just want to thank you all for coming, like I said. And I want you to close your eyes and get into a comfortable position. And I want you to start taking deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Try and hold it for like about 2 seconds and then breathe out. And I want you to do that for about 10 breaths. Just keep taking these deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you're breathing in, I want you to feel your body becoming more calm. And when you're taking them breaths out, I want you to feel that all the anger and all the frustration that's been kept up there, just releasing away. Take them breaths in and feel yourself becoming full of healing and relaxing energy. And when you breathe out, breathe away all that tension, all the worries that have been going on. Just blow them all away. I want you to feel your body becoming very relaxed now. And as your body's becoming feeling so relaxed, you're starting to feel very light as well. Almost like when you float on water, you just feel weightless. Wrapping around you is a beautiful energy, and it's protecting you and healing you. You may, in your mind, see it wrapping around you like a blanket. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's just there to protect you and heal you. Take away all the pain that you've been experiencing recently. Any negativity that you've been experiencing is just dispelling away from you now. You should feel very weightless right now and very calm. And I want you to feel yourself floating down like a leaf falling from a tree. Very gently, just swaying down. And as you're doing that, you're coming away from the physical world and you're coming more into a relaxed state of mind. You realize that the energy around you has changed. And in your mind, you start to look around and you realize that you're on the top of a beautiful green hill. As you start to take in your surroundings, you realize that there's beautiful trees, there's a forest, in the distance there's a lake, and the air just feels fresh and crisp. You feel the urge to run forward, and as you do, you know that you'll be able to jump off this hill and be able to fly and experience everything around you with no danger and no fear. As you set up into the sky, you feel weightless, as if you yourself are a bird. And down below, you see the beautiful forest all around, full of pine trees and all shades of green. You look to your left and you spot a beautiful bald eagle just flying past you, and the wind is blowing through your hair. You realize now that you're passing over the trees, and there in the distance, you're reaching closer to that beautiful lake. And you notice that down below, as you're flying above, you can just spot nature everywhere in its beauty. You notice buffalo. You notice deers and bears. But in this place, there's no danger. And if you wanted to experience any of these animals up close, you could do that there. Feel yourself coming closer to the ground, but you're doing this slowly, but it's like you're going towards the lake itself. You feel like this pull to go towards the water. And as you get closer to the water, you just reach out your and you touch the water so lightly, but as you do, you feel like a pure energy traveling up your body. And the water is just so blue. You see the sun shining down and glistening. You're now flying very low towards this water, able to touch and reach out to it as much as you want. But you're flying towards the edge of the lake. And when you reach the edge of the lake, I want you to land back up. Now that you're on your feet, you realize that there's an animal approaching you. Again, you don't feel no fear. Nothing in this place compares. I'm not going to tell you what that animal is. That is up to you to be experienced personally. And whatever that animal is will mean something to you within your life right now. Whatever animal approached you, you thank, you're thankful for that experience. And you realize now that your energy is starting to rise back up. That you're coming away from this place, but you're aware that if you wanted to ever visit this place as you're going to sleep, as you're relaxing, that you can. And as you're rising up and coming away from this place, you realize that that energy blanket that wrapped around you at the beginning, it's still there. It will stay with you, keeping you protected on your day-to-day life. start breathing in again now, like you did at the beginning, taking deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you do that, I want you to realize that that calmness that you've just experienced, that will stay with you. But I want you to become aware of your body and your surroundings. I want you to feel yourself within yourself. Feel your fingers and your toes. Feel yourself within your skin. And when you're ready, just come back down with your eyes. Right, let's get back over here. Right, guys, I know that was such a short meditation. Like I was only going to do a 10-minute one. And I've seen your comment, Big Daddy Al, that you found it hard to do. It's because you was noticing in the chat, the easiest way to meditate is to close your eyes and not focus on anything. It's about shutting everything out around you.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you are going to go back to this meditation, I've got nicer ones in my channel where they have the music as well. It's really chilled. And then the best thing to do is just to shut off from everything and just relax within yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Rob.
Listen.
Hey Cherry. Hey Cherry. Thank you all came in. Also in here just for me hen. Hey. I don't know if any of you guys were able to follow that. It doesn't matter if you wasn't.
I haven't.
All it matters is that hopefully you just feel chilled out in general. That you just feel more relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
I totally get that, Cherry. The
Yeah.
easiest way when you struggle to shut things off is to do it just in that space between being awake and being asleep.
Yeah.
And there is ways of training your brain to shut off from everything around you. It can take work. I remember when I first started meditating, um, and at first it was just like I was concentrating on little things. I was finding it hard to follow what was being said to me. I don't know how Tammy went with it, but
I I really enjoyed it. I really did. I feel more relaxed. I mean, it took me a
oh,
minute, I was kind of, my family's upstairs. Yeah, I about fell asleep. I got relaxed. I mean, a couple of times it was just like, wow.
hey
It was
Karen,
like I was going into a dream state or something. But at first it was a little bit hard because like it sounds like they're trying to tear the ceiling down above me. But after a minute or two, it didn't even bother me. It was background. It wasn't. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. That was very relaxing, very peaceful. It
yeah.
just,
I
yeah,
am going to do a longer version of that meditation that hopefully
yeah,
you guys will be able to follow. Um, yeah, Harry, that is a good idea. That is something that I can definitely try rather
yeah.
than going into a proper guided meditation. Because obviously here we're going to get a mixture. We're going to get a mixture of people who meditate. We're going to get a mixture of people who have never um. Aw. Oh, you do look a chilled out though,
Oh,
Tammy. You look just
thank
relaxed. You look
you,
just
thank
mellowed
you.
out.
I feel it. I really do. I mean, that was very, very peaceful,
Oh,
and I felt it just coming over my body. It was really nice. It was very relaxing. And you know that I've had some stresses today, and it just felt like they just melted away. Just don't care anymore.
well, I'm glad. I'm glad that's the best way, just
Yeah,
to get that negativity out of you. Even
yeah,
if you struggle to follow the actual meditation, the beginning part where you release that negativity around you
mm,
and you're taking in all the things that calming it, that's is
yeah,
just as important as well. So
yeah. I
guys,
mean,
Go on, Tanya, what was you going to say?
Well, for me, I've told you in our conversations that I've not really ever done a guided meditation or anything like that. So for me,
Yeah,
the
no.
amount of time was just right because it was enough for me to kind of get the idea and to feel it without going too deep and, maybe getting afraid or something before it got to. So I think maybe like baby steps, I guess, little short ones like this is really good. Yeah. Me too, Jerry.
So,
Rose.
um, if anybody wants a card, put a one in the chat. Got these beautiful cards here, and then the
They
new
are
Oracle
beautiful.
cards, and I am in love with them. They are gorgeous.
They are beautiful.
Pictures.
Mhm.
So the first one we're having is Hooray. Hooray, I'm just going to shuffle these cards. And then, oh, we're seeing the ones now, guys. That's awesome. When I've done one person, if you just remind me again who wants a card, then we'll do it like that. I am a bit nervous. This is the first time that I've ever done cards on a live stream, but hopefully you guys will understand it. So, hooray. This is the first card of, hooray. This is the first card I've got here for you, hooray. And on the front of it here, it just says Starty. What lights you up? And this card, it's like this. You can see here, okay. And with this card, I'm feeling like the lady's just gazing out onto the ocean, and I feel like that's you at the moment. That you've been looking for something to inspire you, and you're trying to find that spark again. You're trying to find that push and that drive within you there. And they're drawing me to all the purple in this card, so I feel it's spiritually related because they're like spiritual awareness. Um, oh, but, thank you. Um, this symbolizes spiritual awareness to me, and she's reaching out there she's reaching out there on the rock. She's just looking out on the ocean, and But what you need to be doing there, Harry, is you need to not be waiting for things to come to you. You need to go and follow your follow where you feel you need to go rather than staying in one spot. And I do feel drawn to bring another card for you and just go into the next card to shuffle it. Okay, and I know you, girl, you know what that is symbolizing. And it says trust the niggle. And again, it just links in with the card that I've just talked about. And that is what Oracle cards do. They link in with what you're talking about, and most of the time they'll say the exact same thing that I've just said. But if you see here, I know that Hooray is a pagan. I know she won't mind me telling you guys, but she's a pagan. And it's linking in with that Hooray, and it's saying that there's been a situation whereas part of it you have stepped back a little bit, but it's saying that you need to go full force back into it. It says trust the niggle. What is the niggle trying to tell you? You have a very strong intuition, and you know when something's not right. Okay, that is exactly what this card is symbolizing there. And these two ladies here in the dark is symbolizing people around you that are just not good for you at all. Just be wary of them, okay? And keep your intuition close to you when something's telling you that it's not right, especially with somebody who has the intuition that you have, then it normally isn't right, okay? But here she's wrapped in perfect silk. Again, that tells as on the other card as it's linking in there. It's linking in for the sorry, I'm getting distracted by the chat. I'm doing you now, Big Daddy, you're getting distracted. But as she's there wrapped in the beautiful purple gown, it's saying that you need to wrap that spiritual energy around you and connect with your inner goddess as well. Next, this is going to be the last card I'm bringing out for you, Harry. So it's this beautiful card here. I hope you can see it. And on this card, it says inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your. So when I connect to this card with you, I want to say that there is a need to be connecting with what you're feeling emotionally. There's been a lot of times where you put your emotions on hold, and you can't be doing that no more. You need to be going with what your emotions are telling you. Obviously, this is on an open stream, so it's a bit hard to tell you because of it private, but it's got the twin flame there going on for you, and it's saying that you need to where there's a situation where it's like you and another person are on are on opposite ends of it. Oh, oh, bless you, hooray! It's like you and another person. Like I feel more than anything, it's like you and yourself. Are like argue with yourself sometimes with what I say, and that you're not listening. It's linking to the card with full thought. You're not listening to your intuition, but you need to connect with that inner temple there within you, and you need to. You know what, guys? Let me turn this camera around. Right, there we go. That's so much easier now. Let's show you. So you need to be connecting with that temple within you, and you need to be doing more meditation yourself. I know that you do meditate, but you need to be going deeper. Um, Big Daddy, if you're interested in private card reading, you can always inbox me. But we're going to be moving on to the next person now. First number one that I see is the next one. Please get a card. Oh, card's falling out. Anyone wants a card? Just put a one in the chat. Margot, oh no, Julie. Margot, I'll come to you next. But I've seen Julie's just commented just before you. But we will come to you. I will come to you, Margot, after I come to Julie. So Margot, the first card here that we have for you is, I'm sorry, the angle's so awkward. So it says Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? So it's talking about a situation around you where you need to be taking charge and you need to be the one in control. But what I say where within this situation that you don't, it's okay. Okay, sorry guys. So within this situation that you need to, there they are. Within this situation, you need to figure out what role it is you are exactly needing to do and what people are wanting to, um, are wanting from you as well. Um, okay, so there's people that I want to say that a lot of people rely on you for advice as well. That they come to you when they have problems. Um, where Julie? I forgot who I was with then. With you, Julie. There we are. I want to say that people do come to you when they have problems, and they do lay their problems onto you quite a lot. And I want to say that I've got I've got a shooting pain from the back of my neck going straight down. I want to say that it's someone around you who's receiving healing around that area at the moment. And here is the next card for you, my love. Okay. So we've got dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Okay, so they're talking about where around you you've kind of got a bit stuck in a rut. Okay, and you need to be finding new activities and new hobbies to do, and finding something that's going to light up your life. It's saying where in the picture here it's all black and white here, and the surrounding pink and love around you. So you need to be. I want to say that there is something that you've been wanting to do, but you've been holding yourself back. You've been you've been putting a hold on you there, but you need to just be going with it and going with it, as it says, with the dance of life, which means going with the flow and going with it. Do you know what I mean? Oh God, that pain. Um, okay, so we need to go into this one here. I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast, guys. I do sometimes talk very fast when I am doing this. Okay, so a star mother. How can you mother yourself? So again, obviously it's Mother Mary on the card there. But as the card was saying a minute ago, that people do now come to you with their issues. And sometimes you forget to take that love for yourself because you put other people before you. You forget to look after number one. Like there's a number one there on your knee. You forget to look after number one sometimes. And number one is important. You know, how can you have time for other people if you don't have time for you? So you need to start taking time for you. And that's how it's connecting to a card. I mean, it's talking about finding that new activity, but the one that you've been putting off, that you've been wanting to do for a while, I want to say you already know what that is. And again, it's got this blue here, and that symbolizes healing for me to give to you there. And it's just wrapping around you. And she's holding her heart. So what I say that the healing is around the emotions of the heart, where somebody broke your trust. And you keep your card close to your chest, and that's why she's got her arms crossed there on the card. And it's talking about where you need to be healing yourself as well. And oh, could you understand that, Tina, as well? Bless you. Right, let me see. It was Margot, wasn't it? Margot, I promised you that I'd come to you next, just because bless you, hooray. You start doing astral travels. Well, if you ever want, me and you can talk on a Zoom, and I might be able to help you with that. Okay, Margot, let's see what we've got for you here, my love. Okay, so you know what I did forget to do, by the way. I did forget to tell all of you how oracle cards work, but never mind. We'll have a talk about it in a minute. So the card that I've got for you, Margot, is this one here. Beautiful, gorgeous card, and it says on it, I can't even read that word. I'm dyslexic. This is not fun. Lemuria. I can't say it. I do apologize. Creating heaven on earth. It is happening. Okay, so they're talking that around you that everything is coming into a line. Okay, and that you have questioned whether things are going to go wrong, but the sky there is so beautiful and full of love. So I say that all that love is around you. Oh, you're welcome, my love. And you and Margot, I say that all that love is there and it's around you. And your skies are calm. I want to say that you've had to climb up many mountains, as being shown here in this card, to get where you are right now. But you're in a place right now where it's like, a peaceful situation there. And I don't even, I'm not even had a look what this card is there. Oh, I've seen this card before. And there we go. It says play, have fun, celebrate, and don't be serious. So it's talking about where sometimes you are just a little bit too serious with the situation going on going on around you. And you need to be taking time to live in the moment and enjoy it, and don't put too much observation within it. Um, Sorry guys. Yeah. Sorry, I'm losing my train of yeah. So um so there's loads of purple and pink and blue in this card. I'm sorry, this is going wrong now. I've gone dead red. Right, there's loads of pink and purple and blue within this card. And it's all sorry, that way. Pack it in. I'm only doing this for another 5 minutes, so I'm gonna do this card and then I'm gonna move on to the next person. Because I know there's a few of you who want to see who want a card in. So again, it's talking about where you need um to be celebrating. Um Sorry. You need to be celebrating and not be so serious and just have fun and just live within the moment. who, who wants a card?
I
Who
went and
wants a
looked at.
card?
Did you get putting the world right with Hen? She had put a one in.
Okay, Hen. Where are you, darling? Um,
Putting the world right with Hen was the name I saw. And then I saw
Hen.
Tina. Did you do Tina?
No, well, I'll try
Okay.
and do it a little bit quicker because we've got to finish on the hour
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Rob's live. Um, yeah, so let's see where we go with this. So this is your first card, my love. Let's see what it says. Okay. And it says here, Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. Okay, so I want to say that that is you within yourself. That when it says Sisterhood of the Rose, what it means is that everybody, this is how I think it's, everybody's around you is drawn to you. You have this natural attraction where people automatically become your friend. When it says beauty and devotion and priestess, it says that you're very much in tune with your inner self, a lot of things. And that people come to you and ask you questions. And I don't know if you know this, but I feel like you're like me and that you may have the gift of working with the knowing. Because it's saying that a mystic and a teacher that people come to you for advice and it just comes out your mouth and you don't know where it comes from. It just comes from nowhere, and it's the right advice for that person and within that moment. And this is your next card here, my darling. Okay, so it says the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Initiative hit, soul, tribe. And that's telling you that everything around you is fitting into place. It's talking about where it's showing all the rocky mountains here at the top, and it's saying that there's been times when you've been worried and concerned that things aren't going to fall into place, but they are falling into place. And I feel like the people around you, you do have a very strong connections here. Um, oh, it's okay. In that you need to that you sorry that you're connecting to all these amazing people around you and you're feeling this soul connection and you have the right people around you at the moment. Guys, we've got time for one more. What did you who did you say? Was it T?
Did you do Tina? I'd seen hers
I
earlier.
think I just done
Okay.
10.
All right. Yeah, that was the only ones I'd seen at the time. I hadn't went back and looked at the chat again.
Tina, will you just let me know whether you're still waiting for um if you're still waiting for a card? I can't remember. If you're still wanting a card, Tina, just put a number 1 for me there. Or Sarah. I'll try and fit you in, Sarah, but um oh thank you. I'm glad you understood that. I'm sorry they're so quick. Yeah, so Tina and Sarah, I will try and get to you. Gonna try and do these I'm just gonna be linking to 2 cards and I'm gonna try and get them in as quick as I can. So this is the first card, and these cards are so beautiful, the colours on them. And on this card it says Anna, grandmother of Jesus, sending the light, laying foundations and divine plan. Okay, and I want to say that around you at the moment the sorry I'm stuttering, but I want to say that around you the situation for a long time has felt like that it's felt very unsettled, but now it feels like the foundation is coming in there, and I want to say that you've been asking yourself for something to happen for a long time, and you're now starting to see the like the not thankfulness. I'm sorry, my words aren't coming out. I do apologize, but you're now starting to see things fit into place where they're supposed to be. There's so much green in this card, and to me, green symbolizes new knowledge. and that's telling me where these foundations are setting into place, where there's it's like a learning curve as well at the same time. Okay, so okay, she's got so much blue here as well, and it's connecting with the healing. I know I've just gone totally flat all around me, and I feel like that's you, that you're I feel that you do healing, but you do it subconsciously. I want to say that you go very, very hot sometimes. And that's why it says grandmother here, and it's talking about grandmother Jesus. It's not calling you necessarily a grandmother. Um, yeah. Um, it's not necessarily calling you grandmother, but it's saying that you have that kind of personality that everyone feels welcome and at home within your presence as well. So the next card here that we need to connect with is this one here. It's gorgeous, gorgeous card. It says, the age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. And it's basically saying that you're an old soul. But I want to say that people said that about you, like literally all your life, that when they talk to you, they feel like that they can connect to you on a deep level. And that it's like you have this level of understanding that is way, way before your time. Even as a child, people would call you mature all the time. But there's also saying that there's a need to be connecting with your inner light and your inner energy. And that if you wanted to be you, going in connecting to the spirit world and connecting with psychic abilities that yes, yes, it's like an Egyptian one. Okay, it's a gorgeous card there. But she's in a triangle, and triangle symbolizes stability. And like I was just explaining, that if you wanted to connect to psychic or spiritual energy, that you can, because that light is within you. And it's got literally all the colours, well, not all the colours, but it's showing like a rainbow kind of effect around you in Tina. And it's saying that that's your aura, and you emanate that aura all the time. And that's why it's linking with this card here, where you just feel warm welcome. Everyone just sees the light within you, and they just feel welcome around you and within your presence as well. Sarah, I'm gonna try and do you very quickly, my love, and then we'll have to like. It's gone so fast. This 1 hour. But next time I can do like a stream of just cards. And then like Harry said, do some little techniques on the meditation and that. Definitely. So, oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you, darling. So Sarah, where are you? I seen you a minute ago. Here you are. So Sarah, this is the first card for you, and it's saying pillar of light. Your vibration is rising, and you are the alpha. But even though it says them words there, it's showing me all the colours there, and it's talking about all the. It's like you've come up out of a hole, and you've come from this dark place. I want to say that these dark experiences there in your past, which are personal and private to you. So obviously, I'm not going to talk about them here. But you've overcome them, and you're like coming out the other side, like coming out of a wormhole or a tunnel, and you're full of this light because you're full of strength as well. I want to say that this is going back within your past. But I want to say that it's only recently that you've allowed yourself to heal and truly emanate from that and start living within the moment. I want to say you are living within the moment right now. But they're talking about here that there's free spirits here in the spirit world that are connecting with you very strongly. I want to say that, yeah, let me just look at the card. I'm looking at it on the phone. I've got hold of it. I may as well just look at it here. But I want to say that these free energies that come around you in the spirit world, I want to, they're not coming too close right now, but it's because I'm aware that we're drawing into time. But I want to say that there's two males and a female who do come around you, who you are aware of. I'm sorry that I can't bring more information in that at the moment, but they're letting me know that you felt their energy on your shoulder. you have felt an energy on your shoulder. I don't know when that happened. It could have been just like a cold breeze or like goosebumps. So letting me know that they have put their hand on your shoulder to let you know that they are there around you. Sorry. And the last card that I need to link in there with you, Sarah, is this card here. I hope I haven't got it upside down. Okay, and it says boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Um, Sorry. Okay, so it's talking about that where people around you are being very demanding of you, and they're trying to pull you from different directions, and you just need to say stop, as this card is showing here. Just stop doing that, and you need to be telling people straight. But when you're telling people, you don't need to be mean about it. You just need to be calm about it, and you need to be letting them know that you need your space and your energy around you as well. And because I want to say that there's been a lot of times in the past where people have lent on you and you've let them, and then you've held on to that, and you've held on to other people's problems over and over and over again. But right now, you need to put them boundaries in place, and you need to just stop letting people lean on you so much. And we've got like 8 minutes left, but I wanted to have a little chat at the end of the stream, like I was saying with Tammy. And guys, I know it just seemed like this has gone so fast.
It does.
Um,
It really does.
yeah, but I've gone dead up, me, like I've gone dead up in the face. But
Yeah.
obviously, you can, um, if you have enjoyed it at all, and I will take any constructive criticism, I will possibly like do I will do a stream where I'm just doing some card readings. Obviously, I'm going to be doing different streams in general. Um, oh, thank you, Sarah. Everyone, I've had lovely feedback off all of you, and
Yeah.
it seems that you have all understood what the cards have told you. Obviously, on a live stream, it's hard to connect and give you that private information because I know there's only like 15 people there, but this is going to be left up, and then anyone can watch it. And if it goes into personal information, we don't want that.
Yeah.
So, what did you think, Tammy? Did you think that went
I
well?
thought it was, yeah, I think it was awesome. I think you really connected even in the short amount of time you had. You know, I'm just
I'm
kind of glancing at the
just,
chat and listening to what you said, and it seems like you really were connecting with people. And I think everybody knew the ones you were talking to knew exactly what you were talking about. So
yeah. Cherry, by the way, I know that you wanted a card, so when I set up for my next stream, you're going to be the first one. Um, yeah, hooray, you're totally right. It is harder than, oh, thank you, Julia. It is harder than connecting with somebody in person, but it's just
yeah,
about leveling that vibration up that your energies are able to reach out and connect that person that you're giving that message to. And obviously, it's amazing that I've got all these amazing people in here that have been so supportive of me. Um, and it's just nice to have nice people around. But I'm glad that all of you has understood everything that I said. And I'm sorry if I'm not talking loud enough. I'm trying to speak as clearly as I
you're
can.
doing fine.
Oh, you sure are special, Cherry. I love you. You're
You are
amazing.
special, Jerry. Yes,
Yeah, you proper looked after me on my last
she
live.
does. Hardest working person on the internet. Period. And there's none any better.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say now, like I said, guys, if any of you have any suggestions, just pop it in the chat, and I will take that on board. There is gonna be some obviously these oh, thank you, Big Daddy, y'all. It's very sweet of you. Um, so what I was gonna say, I have got videos coming up. Thank you, Cherry. I've just released a Johnny Depp video, and I'm gonna be doing more history videos. I'm gonna do that meditation, but more fuller, where you can just chill with it with some music. It's fine. Um, and it's gonna be a bit longer as well. Like that one's like 10 minutes long. I am gonna be looking at what I'm gonna talk to Hare behind the scenes and get her suggestions on helping beginners visualizing and being able to use their visualization skills to go into a meditative state. But Tammy, do you want to tell us a bit about your channel? I know you've got a video that's doing amazing right now.
Yeah, the video with the lady who was so strong, and I'm just so proud of her. She got the strength, and it's showing what real victims look like, and it's doing really well. And everybody, if you hadn't shared it, because I feel like this is something everyone needs to see, especially when you put it up against AH's pictures of supposedly the same thing happening to her. You see the
I know
difference.
it's
And
miles apart.
yeah, and as far as what's coming up, I've been researching all day. I'm gonna do some more deep diving into characteristics and things a little bit different, and maybe do some compare and contrast on behaviors between AH and Johnny. Doing some history, just got a lot of things in the works. Just gonna be updating on how my journey into changing my thought patterns and the things that I do, how that's coming, and yeah, just doing a little bit of everything.
Mhm. Guys, we're gonna hop off here because I know that a lot of you are wanting to head over to Rob's stream. So
Yeah.
it's 57, so it gives you just a few minutes just to head over there. I know that Cherry will definitely, and Hooray, a few of you guys in here will be modding over there. So we'll see you over there. And if any of you have any suggestions for there, DM me or comment on my Twitter, one of my Twitter feeds, it's fine. But thank you all for joining me. Oh, is it starting in 12 minutes? Oh, it'll feel awkward now, but
Well, now you got time to go to the bathroom. So, hey,
yeah. Go and make a cup of tea. You'll be
that's
right.
it. Get comfy.
Yeah. But we'll see you over there anyway. We'll be over there. And like I said, if you have any suggestions, and I know that Tammy, which she didn't mention, it would have been perfect with attention, is that she's done some positivity videos, and I know that you're going to be doing more on that because you're working on being
Yeah,
positive and shutting the negative out.
that's
So
it. Yeah.
oh, you're funny, Hooray.
Ha ha,
Oh,
Gary.
thank you, Hooray. Well, I'll see you all. I'll see you guys in a bit, and I'll see you on over on Rob
Bye.
Street. So bye.
Bye.
Bye.